Hey y'all, good morning from Pawpaw. So, yesterday I went skiing with my dad, and then we drove up to West Virginia. And I just thought I would walk around and show you. This is our backyard, so we have, we usually hook like bottles and targets to that shooting thing, and then we have more in the back for rifles. And then here's a fire pit. It's actually really warm today. It was freezing last night. So I'll take you around to the front. There's really not a lot to the house. Just kind of like a bedroom. Like the rest of it's like all one big room. Fire pit. We got some snow on the ground. Oops, tripped. Alright, and then I don't have the shed opened up, but all the motorcycles are in there. And then oh, probably have some rats or something under there, but I have to crawl under the house and pull out the canoes because I think we are going canoeing today, even though the water's frozen. So our house is pretty much right on the Potomac. We just have to walk across, and I don't know if I should walk down to our usual access because I don't know if the guy who owns the cabin is there, and he's kind of like a crotchety old man. So I don't know if I want to walk across there right now. At least not without my dad, because he knows my dad better than he knows me. But anyway, our usual boat access is the guy here put up the fence. So this is our property. And then there's a couple of cabins set back in here. This one got abandoned, whatever property's in here. Because I remember we went in there and we tore down all the wood and threw it in the fire pit. So there's an empty property there. And then there's one right next to it. Yeah, there's no more cabin there. And then there's one right next to it that he tore down. So there used to be two right across from us. But we like it now. Oh, you can still see some of the cabin. I guess we didn't tear it all down. But, there's one right next to it. And then there's a guy who built a big old shed back into the woods over there. And yeah, you can see it. I don't know if you're seeing it on camera, but it's really big and silver. And it's so he could bring his camper up. But yeah, just so you guys could get kind of an idea. And the roads are in actually really, really good shape to get up here, except for the fact that it's all ice. So if I slip and fall, that's why. I don't think the snow is going to last very long because it feels like it's like 50 some outside right now. Anywho, I'm just going to walk around with you a little bit. Let's see if our neighbor guy friend is here. If not, I can walk down and show you the river. Oh, Fred, don't be here. He's actually pretty nice to let us actually use his property when he's not here. But, I don't personally like the guy very much. I guess he likes my brother and dad because he can like use my brother to do like labor and stuff. But I don't know if it's like me being a girl or just him not liking certain people. So he's not here. I don't see a car. So we're gonna walk down to the river. Last time we were here, a big old tree fell right in front of me when I was walking down. So if trees do fall in the woods, I promise you they do make a sound. It sounds like thunder or lightning, or yeah, definitely thunder. Lightning doesn't really make a sound, does it? Alright, so walking you down. So yeah, I'm gonna keep talking because there are like bears and stuff in the area, so usually they don't want to bother you, but we have seen them like run out in front of our car and stuff like that. There was also some kind of like mountain lion looking thing. I don't know if it's a mountain lion or like a cougar, but we've seen those too. Mountain lion, bobcat, cougar. I really don't know which one it is. I would have to look it up, and I don't have internet right now. So yeah. I got sunshine. I'm still thinking I'm a lucky girl. Got the moon in the morning. Alright, I'm messing up these lyrics. My voice is just shot. Good morning. Hello, morning voice. You can see the river ash. It's white. Now, the part of the river that I'm going to take you down, when we were really, really young, we actually named it God's Backyard, and I don't know if you're going to get the full kind of feeling by looking at it on the camera that you would like seeing it in person, but we'll see. I think you can get a good idea anyway. I am zoomed out all the way. Okay. Ow. Tripped over a log. Yep, there's the water. So here's the Potomac, not the Shenandoah, wrong side of West Virginia. Well, not this side anyway. So here's the Potomac. If you want to know kind of the geography of where I am, think about it as if you hold up like your hand like that, and then each finger is like a peninsula that juts out into the water. Well, this that I'm standing on would be like the tip of one of those. And then across from the river, that side's Maryland. Ooh, I slipped. Alright, so we call this God's Backyard. We've tried to climb up it, but it's completely shale, so it's really hard to climb, but because you can't put like your anchor points or anything into it. But if you go up right on the side, I don't know if you can see it, but like right up like there, you can actually make it up. It's pretty steep. Don't do it in the winter time. It's best to do it kind of like in the fall, because there really aren't like any snakes or anything, and we have cottonmouths and copperheads here. I mean, both are bad, but cottonmouth, you get bit by one of those, you really don't have a lot of time. So, there's one railroad bridge. It's abandoned. Look at all this ice still. And the water can be pretty deep. It's actually pretty low. You can see that by looking on the side and seeing kind of like how high the water actually gets. But also, when the water floods and it gets up high, you can't see it because there's not a lot of it, but like there's bunches of leaves that form in the trees. I actually used to think that they were like nests of like animals or something like that, but the wet leaves kind of like collect on the tree branches, and it'll show you how high the water's got. It's really pretty. But yeah, hopefully you liked this little water, like, tour. Oh, well, here you can see some of the leaves I was talking about. So the water actually got above where I'm actually standing right now. It must have been like the last time it rained up here, because we've been getting a lot of rain up in the Northeast. A lot of rain, a lot of snow. And the river definitely does raise, like, with the tide. I would say it's mid right now, because I do have a couple yards of beach. Oh, our pit, our fire pit's still here. But yeah. And then the rock up there, we named Mermaid Rock. Kind of like reminded me of the like rock in Little Mermaid where she like stood up on it. I think I missed the path to go back up. Yeah, I did. The path to go back up is right here. It's all sand and ice. So anyway, hope you liked seeing the Potomac, and